Okay, mate. Well, today I'm going to muck around with a 372 muffler. I'm going to call it the Shutterbug. So I have to cut from here to the corner, back over and down. I'll insert a metal piece of sheet metal into about that edge there, so it'll bounce around. I'll get rid of that, so the only extra hole will be a hole created around that. So first thing I've got to get rid of this pipe here. This for you, Bill. Okay, first things first, I just cut the exhaust off. Now I have to get a big drill and drill that out so it disappears and won't be there at all. We're not using it at all. So the pipe probably goes into half an inch or so. It's factory, but I'm not using it anymore. No more. Okay, as you can see, I drilled that hole out, and so much torque on the bracket wrist, it spanned the bracket on the muffler. The muffler's not in there tight, so it's snowed up. That's I have to bend that back. That pipe there is basically just a thin piece of paper now. So I'll cut the rest of it over. And of course, as soon as you start working, it starts raining. This is the way I want sort of a rectangle, close to the edges as much as I can. Now that's for a cutting wheel. Now I have to open that hole up with a grinder wheel, make it a bit fatter. When I put the sheet metal in there, like this ruler, the hole will disappear. So I need to make it double the width. Okay, so it's too narrow. Right, keep going. Okay, I used a wide grinding wheel. In retrospect, I wouldn't do that. I'd use these cutter wheels, probably get 2 cutter wheels and use that so I get more of a exact cut, because the grinding wheel's too fat. But I'll clean up. It's just to see if it works or improves or whatever. So I have to pull that exhaust out, clean that up, and we put 2 little cuts at back just here. Tag there, one there, so the metal can go all the way through. I think the sheet metal go like a box, goes down all the way through to the floor, and for the exhaust to go, it's got to come out the exhaust hole, bounce down the bottom, and come around the back sides and come out through the cuts. And those little cuts in the back will be tagged so it can't move the metal around too much. Alright, next step I'll have to put it all together. As you can see, I've got a bit of brazing to do. I heat up the original port till it's glowing cherry red and pulled it out. It cracked just there though, funny enough. It seemed to be cracked before I even did it. So it's pretty thin stuff. After you go in there with a screwdriver, clean it up best I can. Fix that hole there up best I can. Now I'll get into making the rest of it so you guys can see what it's all about. So you know how bad it is, guys, when an idea gets in your head. I'm going to make the metal that goes inside the muffler out of a repair panel for my Chrysler panel van I had years ago. CL 1977 panel van, no windows, sports pack, only 1100 vans made and I had a sports pack. I love that car. Best van I ever had that handled. It was 265 Hemi, 4-speed. Great car. Jeez, I miss it. Right, next step. Okay, there's my piece of metal cut out. So we're looking at 15 centimeters long by 7.5 centimeters. Now I imagine 7 will go in. 5's hanging out for a tag, which will bend over braze. I'm going to do an arch in that part there, and probably a little arch in both sides. Now I have to bend it up. Next step, bending it up. Okay, so you can see I'm going to bend it over a rubber mallet. I've got one line there, as you can see that, and there's another line just above where the vise is. Have I got it right? So I'm going to bend that over. Yeah, it's on the line. Bend it over and do a 90 degrees bend, so it doesn't take much. And repeat the other side. That's it. Go back to the Okay, I got my skirt inside the muffler, so that goes all the way to the bottom. So I need to make arches inside. You see the middle of the way down there. Both sides. So the exhaust comes in, it's got nowhere to go, bounces, comes back, goes down to the bottom of the muffler, so that's the right way up. Bounces around, comes back up the sides of the muffler and goes out for the holes. Now, I do have to fix this side here up a bit because the original hole for the exhaust. So I need to braze in a little nice curved edge there. The top part's alright, pretty fine that. I have to repair that part just here a bit. I'll probably make a whole bent piece of metal, the same, so it's all the same shape all the way along. Say about 2 mils all the way along that. But that's the idea. I'm not going to show everything I do, but this is what the shutter bug will look like. So, building the saw like that, these are bolt holes. I don't do nothing, they're just a hole for your muffler bolt to your saw. So these exhausts will come out these parts here. We'll see how it goes though. Hopefully we get fish tonight, it's raining. It's rain. So you see the hole they get from there? It'll sit up just like that, just a little bit. Let it go like that. Always the floor. Now stick the tongues out through here. Raise them in so they can't pop around. And that's pretty well the gist. So I'll go tie up the edges. Tie up this side here. Alright. Well, that's one of the tags done, sinking hot. Can't really show you the other side. Maybe you can see that. Done the inside one part first. Now I'm working my way around to stitch it all up. Right, doing the rest. Because these things are made of tissue paper, thick steel. This tag here, something's warped on it and whereas I'm only just holding this device just a little bit. So that tag is part, I need to tag that, brace that. When I brace that, I can go around and do the other side. So I get this one done. This one's nice and done now, cleaned up. But I've got to grind and sand and make sure it's flush for the gasket. But do this one now. There's something good, I thought you guys want to know. Things that always don't go the way you want them to, but you can always cope with it. So put flux in it and clean it up, and then I'll braze it too. Alright, that's just off the heat. That's the inside part done now. I do the outside, skirting the outside so I can deflect the gases where I want them to go. But I try and keep the curve that the muffler originally has. So that aeroplane wing sort of bend to it. So I hope I can keep that curve because that's half the reason I'm doing this. I want that curve. I want to make the gap a bit smaller and control the airflow. Very hot. Hot and it's raining outside. Now because this is a work in progress, I'm not exactly sure what I'm really doing, but I know I'm after. So I've cut the leading edge off the muffler just there. So I've got more of a straight line because it's, this corner here is deviating down. So I've curved a bit of metal. So I'm going to try and make a gap out 2 mils way along evenly. And that way I'll make it stronger too. So I'll do this part here first. And I'll do the edges like that as well. So it's to be nice and clean. No weird gaps, all the holes will be 2 mils roughly. Well, I hope anyway. That's the next step, and then I can paint it. Okay, got the top skirt on now. So you can see it's a nice curve. So the gap's nice and big. I'm gonna lift that part there just up a bit. But I'll do it when I braze this next part. So I'm gonna do the same thing as I have at the top here. To the sides so it's all even. I'm going to clean this part here out, make sure there's no dags in there. Clean it up, it's not for show and tell this one, so I'm not going to go berserk. I'll wire brush everything, but I'll do the rest first. But yeah, hopefully it'll work. Not much better in life than the smell of pot belly black, especially when it's burning. I got the muffler together, so shutterbug. I couldn't understand what shutterbug was. Like, one of those thinking, I've heard it and just thought this was a shutterbug. That's for a camera freak, and we don't have cameras no more. So I'm just thinking maybe if you saw this running, you want to take a photo. But anyway, that's my theories. I put this down to Mirinda because my imagination's come back, my energy's come back. So you want to feel good. My memory is awesome now compared to what it was. It's come straight to the back part of my brain, the deep imaginary side of my brain. So it's also come through the bottom of the muffler like normal. It's the front of the muffler like normal, bounces back, but it can't get out. It's got to go up around the sides and come up with the gap at the top. That gap is huge when you start calculating the surface area. I don't know if run hot or there's enough gap for enough air to come out, but it should hold the air in there in a better way. So these little flaps are put on the side of the curves in, so the air will flow in and squish back against the plate. So it should bloody work really, really well. So I'll try to square it all up so you can see the position of the skirts on top. Try to make it square as possible, but yeah, that's the theory, and I'm hoping it'll work really good. Go really good with the Whistler. That's the other muffler I did. Alright guys, over and out.